Meeks might hear you. Can't hear anything.
Can you see anything?
Can't see anything Christmassy and all. I think we might have got away with it this year.
Thank God. Last year was a nightmare.
It was. Well, while we're here, do you want to do an episode, Amy?
Yeah, we can, I suppose. How about this? It's kind of Christmassy.
What? You mean the film that Roger Ebert gave half a star and said was a brain-damaged idiotic thriller, too stupid to be badly something or other? That one?
Yes, that one.
Experts like Pulitzer Prize-winning film critic Roger Ebert.
Oh, and that new Martin Scorsese film, Don't Bother.
Oh, come on, it was brilliant.
Huh?
A devastating look at American values. The performances, the cinematography, all Oscar material. Bottom line, 4 stars.
Oh.
Definitely that one.
Do you mean the film that Roger Ebert called a brain-damaged idiotic thriller, not even bad enough to be laughable? That film.
Yes, that film.
I think we'll be the judge of that, Ebert. Yay! Well, since it's a Christmas episode, Merry fucking Christmas. Let's go. This better be better than fucking Rhapsody Street Kids.
Everything's better than Rhapsody Street Kids.
Alright, here we go. One-handed. Suck it, Meeks. You Christmas cook. They will definitely allow us to show clips of it unabated.
Oh, of course they will. MGM, they're very chill about that.
Yeah.
Woo,
Cannon!
cannon!
I was expecting more music there, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Not where I was expecting it to start, but okay.
So these are refugees / immigrants?
Given, you know, Chuck Norris and America, these will be illegal immigrants bringing in just the worst things. Yay! Yay!
Oh! Welcome to Trump's America. Oh.
Cocaine.
Because, yeah, all immigrants bring in cocaine. It is Trump's America.
Yeah.
Us as well? Oh. Definitely a Republican wet dream.
Oh. Meanwhile,
Always being manly. Wrestling gators in mud. Like a man.
Pleasure doing business with you. The pleasure is all mine.
Oh,
Oh!
all right, Richard Lynch.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh!
Hey! Whoa! What?
Oh, shit.
Richard Lynch is the best.
I genuinely didn't see that.
Discount
coming.
World. Yay! What?
Just came out of nowhere. What the hell?
But
He shot his dick. He didn't actually kill him. He just shot his dick off. Click.
oh no, Chuck Norris kicked me in the face once. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody.
The dream again.
He always has the dream of getting kicked in the face by Chuck Norris.
Daddy, can I put the star up this year? No, I'm putting it up.
I am so happy that it is Christmas and everything is perfect in life. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Fuck you, America.
No, he wants to do it. If there's child murder to do, is he wants to do it.
Get lynched! Hey!
Whoa!
Wait, you have to reload.
No, he doesn't. He's got a magic rocket launcher.
Oh, super magic rocket launcher. And another one. Hey! And again?
It's the infinite rocket launcher.
Oh man,
No reloads needed.
apparently not. Okay, bye.
What did you accomplish with that?
So the next part of the plan, which is to blow up a church. What's the next step after that? They crashed. Well, no, they had a very small bomb inside a mall, which didn't really do any damage.
There's no end goal here, really, is there?
They're just
Because you can
just
create a lot of
terrorists.
disruption, but unless you're actually going to invade, which they're not able to do, because you're not really doing anything except killing innocent civilians, which...
My assumption is the moral of this movie is you shouldn't allow immigrants. I think that's just a tighter immigration laws, maybe. Because they kept going on about their freedoms being the end of them.
Well, no,
but so far, none of the
too
freedoms.
much liberal freedoms mean you're not able to you're not prepared for this kind of attack. So you got to give up all your freedoms so that you can.
That's my point. Yeah. Oh, now it's some other time.
Because of the deteriorating situation on the highways, we have no fresh meat or produce again today.
Because of the
What
deterioration of the
deterioration?
highways? How are the highways deteriorating?
This has been.
What?
It's only been like what 2 days, if that.
And they're not doing shit to the highways. This was the next part of the plan after blowing up a church, is to wait until they're running out of meat and then shoot some people next to
Oh.
a store trying to get meat.
How much fucking disruption did they do? Like, that makes no sense. You have to hit like. You have to hit transport nodes and stuff for that to happen.
Yep.
And it would have to be pretty much nationwide.
You stupid son of a bitch, you could have killed me.
You said do something.
Well, do something. Ow, shit.
Sorry.
What's wrong with you?
So now we're getting onto school buses.
Mommy, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you and Daddy.
It's not safe here.
Oh, they're getting rid of the kids. Like the Blitz. They're sending the kids off to the country.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
What? And no offense, but there's no way Americans are letting you do that. They've got their own guns, look. You're not taking the fucking kids.
You know, I don't know who any of these characters are.
No.
Like, you don't ever have enough of a scene with any of them to...
Maybe I should ask you.
How is she in there?
See you around.
Because Richard Lynch is trying, bless him. Whereas Chuck Norris is so fucking bad. Like, he's a terrible actor. Delivering terrible dialogue in a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Which he wrote terribly.
There's nothing there. Stop firing.
How have you not noticed there's nobody around? What are you shooting at?
So is this all of the terrorists in the entire of country?
You got all the terrorists
all
together.
All of them in the entire country have descended
all
here.
there to kill Chuck Norris.
You kicked me in the face once. Left me with PTSD. Now we're getting the boring from the other side. At least he shows emotion. He can emote.
Could you emote to something?
Kick him in the face again.
So I'm assuming it's not even going to be a close fight.
Why would it be?
Does Chuck Norris realize, like, in the language of movie, it should be the other way on?
Yeah.
The hero is desperately battling against a far superior opponent and manages to win at the last moment through some sort of clever move
to
or
make
something.
it exciting, you mean?
Yeah, like, this is just stupid.
How are any of them still alive?
Given this Chuck Norris movie, I'm
Yay! Shouts the army.
I'm half surprised they didn't just gun them down, considering who wrote it.
Oh, that's a foot. Okay, and a dummy head. Okay, a very bad dummy head. Why not?
Fucking hell.
Of course, that would be the end.
Oh, boy.
Well, there you go. Merry Christmas.
We may have a problem.
Christmas is cancelled.
Professional, guys. Professional. Me.
We are professional, Meeks.
Oh, you're actually...
Maybe the
Oh, yeah, sorry, let me just...
maybe the thumbnail can just be your T-shirt, Meeks. Just the T-shirt.
No, please, please, no. Just no.
But look at it.
I still can't believe you had that the whole time.
Tube voiked.
Yes.
Tube voiked.
I still want to know what you were trying to say.
Freaking the gym.
The visual YouTube void had...
He's a hubby.
The visual YouTube voiked.
Had
a
oh, no.
fucking fucking easy hubby.
I have no explanation. Why is some of them caps as well?
Ask yourself. You wrote it.
I wasn't in the right frame of mind.
Visual...
Are you ever?
Right
I mean,
and
you fuck you. Okay.
Bloody hell.
What a pile of shit.
I wasn't expecting another McBain.
That can't be it for the Christmas episode, can it?
This is supposedly a Christmas classic, 1964.
I mean,
It's kind of a weird title, to be honest, but
at least it's got Christmas baked right in.
yeah. Save us, Santa Claus. Oh. Fuck you, McBain and Chuck Norris, you cunt. You need to come back in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your line?
No.
Yeah, it didn't work.
What didn't work?
That's your line.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay. Look.
No. No.
What is it?
This is the
Oh, no, this is the end. Sorry.
Take 37. It's fine.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Why are you American?
Oh, I didn't know I did that.
Yeah, why didn't it work? Be Meeks. Just come on and go, yeah, it didn't work.
Okay.
You know, in your Scouse accent?
I am Scouse.
That's the point.
Oh, okay.
Ho ho holy crap, this better be better than Invasion USA. Ho ho ho, my god, it better be better. Better be. Whoa.
Oh.
Hooray for Santa Claus. Oh god, Meeks is jizzing somewhere, isn't he?
Wait, did he just say on Christmas Day he'll come in your face? I swear that was the line they just sang.
I doubt it.
We need to double check that.
He's gonna come in your face. What the fuck? Okay. Women. Am I right?
I mean, in fairness, it was the 60s. Meanwhile, on Mars...
Where are you? Dropper, wake up! Wake up!
It's his husband.
Life partner. Oh.
Oh. The tickle ray. Yeah.
It is early December on Earth,
Okay.
Oh,
close to the time of the
What?
Christmas.
It's nearly Christmas. Meeks is awakening.
Blanket.
What
Is it?
Christmas?
It is an occasion for great joy.
Well, activate Torg. Torg? To capture a roly-poly little man like Santa Claus? We don't need Torg. We won't take any chances.
Is this going to be a big... Come on, a big robot or a big monster? Quick.
I want a robot.
I want a robot, but will it be a robot or a monster?
I think it's going to be a robot, because this has been all, like, science.
Big robot, finger bang robot.
You stay away from those children. That'll be easy to do. They've escaped. Goldar, if this is your idea of a joke... Ask Droppo. They overheard our plans. At this very moment, they're on their way to Santa Claus to warn him.
What?
Yes!
Okay, we need to see a fight. Go. Fist fight.
We ran away, but boy, that was a narrow escape. I see it, Santa's workshop. Where?
That's the giant robot.
There. See the
That's a-
lights?
That's a giant robot.
The lights are moving.
Oh my
No.
god!
Robot versus polar bear. Come on.
Oh,
If it doesn't do it, then it's dropping so many points.
Daddy, that's not Santa.
come on, where's the polar bear?
What is it?
Get him, Torg. Grab him. He's become a toy.
What?
We'll have to get Santa ourselves.
What?
Come on, Goldar.
He's turned into a toy? What?
What?
What have we here? More toys?
Those are Martians.
Santa Claus, you're coming
Oh,
with
okay.
us.
No.
The elves
you
know
can't
what's
take
up.
them now. It's too near Christmas.
Quiet, you.
But
Oh.
We don't want to hurt you, Santa Claus, so come along quietly.
Oh, we'll use our freeze ray.
It was the smokestack of the Queen Elizabeth.
See what I mean? Drunk old uncle.
Yes, Santa.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why don't you laugh?
Gee, Santa, it's all our fault. We told them where to find you.
The rest of the space junk.
What? Ah, get wrecked. This is how you film a fight scene. This is how you film it. What?
You bulldog, you wish you were floating around out there in space. Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is so weird.
It is, but I understand the story.
See you.
This is drunk Santa. Creepy drunk Santa.
Does he just make everyone around him stoned? Is that what his power
He
is?
is also stoned, clearly, yes.
Yeah, they're gonna run a disinformation campaign on Santa?
Yeah.
They are the Republicans! They're gonna claim he's too woke.
If you don't hurry, your breakfast will get cold.
He's so
He's just
stoned. He's stoned Santa.
He's hiding, Santa.
These are our turns.
Okay.
First, destroy the toy machine. Second, we will release Santa Claus if you promise to send him and the Earthlings back to their planet. Third, no more joy.
Wait, but he's kind of the good guy now, because they're the ones kidnapping kids in Santa.
You win.
You, relax.
You're going to relax permanently.
Jeez!
What? What? This is... What? What? What is going on right now?
It's the same as the office fight in Invasion USA. What do you mean, what's going on? You can see. Exactly the same. Oh, sure.
You don't need me here, Kima. You've got a wonderful Santa Claus of your own.
We'll just dispense a few different toys all day, every day, all year round, which will fix your kids,
bye,
maybe.
Billy.
Bye.
Goodbye, Betty dear.
And the Christmas spirit to all of us.
Son, from the bottom of my heart,
Go
I wish
fuck
you-
yourself.
goodbye, dear friends. Away!
Oh, I thought he was going to use magic. Are you going for a spaceship, or
Christmas, everyone.
they're going to run back to Earth? Okay. Santa wasn't magic in this in
No,
any
he's, just
way.
he's nicking their ship. Also, what happened with the Earth ship that was chasing them? It just...
That subplot just disappeared. Unless it's going to meet them on the way back. Although this kind of feels like the ending now.
Yeah, this feels like an ending. Quite literally the end.
Well,
This feels faster.
it's just the fact that Danny keeps getting caught on things.
Oh.
The closer the Meeks and with just Danny like mildly blurred in the background is super creepy. I'm using it.
Oh, Christ.
I mean, I was better than Invasion USA.
It was certainly a lot less racist.
That can't be it though, right? We've done Elves, we've done Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. I mean, admittedly last year was a bit of a nightmare with all the stuff. Don't worry, Cisco didn't just get a message or anything. It's absolutely fine. We're going to pretend that that didn't happen, aren't we?
Yes.
Bzz, bzz. Well, you know what we're going to have to do.
I think I do.
Come on. Come on. Christmas. 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 Bzz, bzz.
But the big noise in the millinery world takes on a warlike air.
Is Meeks in there?
Yeah, yep, I'm here.
Cool Ranch Meeks. Is Cool Ranch Meeks in there?
Oh, no. I'm Prawn Cocktail. He's not here.
Bugger. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yay! Hang on a minute. Are you just doing this so you can get something on Thing?
Brazz, no. Oh, shut up.
Fine. But Eddie's getting the credit.
No, hang on, no.
Bzz, bzz. Well, I can't check because I didn't get any messages. Come on then, for future reference, who was it?
It was a Reddit post.
It was Reddit?
Yes.
You got a message off Reddit?
It was somebody.
Have you read it?
It was somebody on the Elite Dangerous forums.
Woo!
Urban Sasquatch.
No, Suburban Sasquatch.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Here it comes. Whoosh.
The best CGI you've ever seen.
That mad camera shake.
The editing, where the car's not moving at all.
Why did they CG the Sasquatch there for
Oh
a
no,
brief
his
second?
head exploded. His head exploded. Look at the cop in the background. He looks so worried right now. Or maybe he really needs to piss.
Well, he's contemplating. My career's over.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, stop farting around.
Aren't they like in a university or some sort?
Taking a look at the little kids playing football in the background. It's probably not a university. Makes the penis. The penis makes.
It's swinging. Oh no, Timmy.
Not the same coloured gloves at all. Oh man. The kid is being electrocuted. Oh no, look at the dick swing!
Why is his foot CG?
Oh my god, I didn't even notice this.
I think because they didn't have the feet at this point when they were recording it.
Oh, I record where you can see his feet. You're picking grass.
Better than Pocahontas, right, Meeks? So, he's been there for like a day.
The
face
whole
down
night.
in the river. Robo-War, Meeks.
Dear God.
Look at the dick! I love that edit. Oh, never mind.
There goes the arm again.
Didn't make it.
To be fair, Meeks, that was
The
about
arm's reattached.
that was about as bloody as in Faust. With the
Baby.
swinging.
John. Looks like a bear, John. It's like real. It's just big and hairy.
Do the fact he's using the radio like it's a phone?
Oh wait, dear God, it's coming right at me!
What do I do, John? Oh no.
Yay! Okay, bye, even though I threw it away. Just cleaning up your dog shit.
I won't be around forever. I will. Remember, I don't like you.
What?
What?
What just?
Murphy!
Murphy! I want you to walk down the street screaming Muffy.
Oh no, Meeks!
Oh, it's...
What was that thing? No, wait. Did you see that? No, what?
How could you not
I
see
heard
that?
something. What? Someone call the cops or the SPCA or something.
Yeah, call the cops.
Hello, police?
She's already called.
That was quick.
What's the development? Tell him to get out here now.
Why is he talking to his printer? Very real log.
Wow.
Oh god.
Eh.
Is a bear intelligent? Can a gorilla be a magical creature? The Sasquatch program has been the responsibility.
Well, can it, Meeks?
It's like mixed with Pepsi.
Unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Are you alright?
Yeah, fine.
I love the fact they're all running at him with their guns.
Rather than shoot him.
Rather than shoot him with them. Oh no!
Not Dave Weskovich. The entire police station. Wait for it. It stood at the door.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Why did you open the door to it?
Look at the door.
The door's still open. Oh no, Grandma.
The killing shot is in his heart!
No, guide the arrow. I know, it was a lightning arrow. And he dies exactly the same way M did in Faust. So...
Poof. Yay, he won.
Oh no. Whoa!
Wow.
Now this is a bop of a song, Meeks.
Oh yeah.
Have you forgotten about this?
I have. We are. Wait, did she say we have a fuckload of children? Is that what she said? We have a fuckload of children. Is that what she said?
The most animated you've been all movie, Meeks.
Sorry.
Megan the Socialite. See, this is where I'd smash cut to that scene happening, Nick, so...
Right,
Get ready for that.
Oh, God.
Oh. So I was stretching my leg, just put my foot directly into the camera.
Oh,
and that's fine.
okay. I mean,
watch out,
but even...
You keep slouching into the...
I know, it's so bad, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Think about your posture, Eddie.
Oh, God, no.
Think about your posterior, Eddie.
Okay, done.
But what, like, it gets a bit... You know the music psychologist, right? Here kind of goes all wacky near the end.
They're all wacky, man.
I think she's supposed to be fooling M, but she's really fucking going for it.
Ta-da!
Yeah. That's not going to stay up.
No.
No. Hey, look, Sasquatch dong. In all honesty, we intended to do one movie this Christmas because last Christmas was a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
I enjoyed it.
Something.
No, really good. No, that was not.
And then I'll steal his.
Is that good? A little bit harder. God, no. That's less. I don't want to hit him. No. Ah! Oh my God.
You killed him, Danny.
That's right. Wait there. This is saved. Yay. Ah! Ow.
Merry Christmas, Meeks.
Ow!
And we did so many shitty films. The problem with doing one movie this year was Sisco chose this fairly early, actually, last year.
Yeah, I mean,
because we know it's set at Christmas time. We'd heard some positive things about it. We fully expected a cheesy, campy, canon action movie. Unfortunately, what we got wasn't that different or dissimilar to McBain.
I would honestly argue in many ways it's worse.
Yeah, it is
Really?
worse in some ways. McBain, here's the thing about McBain. McBain is pretty racist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And its racism is sort of in ignorance. Like, it portrays Colombia as some sort of backwater third world country with mud huts and that sort of thing. So, but what I'd say about it is Christopher Walken in that movie, he has no agenda. He's not pushing an idea that this is really like Colombians are like, say, the bad guys or something like that. So, Danny, you're Colombian. What did you think of McBain?
Well,
Meow. This is the Chuck Norris right-wing wank fantasy about how all immigrants are bad.
Oh, wow.
How the majority of them are secretly terrorists, and because of all your liberal freedoms that you enjoy, America's fucked.
look at them, Nico. Soft, spineless decadents. They don't even understand the nature of their own freedom or how we could use it against them. They are their own worst enemy, but they don't know it.
And it's going to take a Superman to save it when all these immigrants inevitably rise up to cause death and destruction around America.
I think, to me, there's one scene that like really exemplifies that, and it's very early on in the film. It's literally, I think it's pretty much the first scene, which is there's a boatload of, immigrants, refugees trying to make it to America, and they're stopped by what they think is the American Coast Guard. Only it's Richard Lynch who's the bad guy in this.
I know. Here's the thing, Meeks hasn't seen this, so we're sort of describing it to him as well here.
And he murders them all.
Yes.
Why?
Because he's the bad guy. But that's not important.
It is literally not established really why, except the fact that it is then revealed that they had millions of dollars worth of cocaine in the boat with them.
Yes, these immigrants who are desperately trying to get to America, these refugees,
right?
They're actually the bad guys themselves, because they're bringing. That's how all the drugs get into America, Meeks. It's all these immigrants coming in.
Fuck you, McBain.
The problem is, and we know because we've read interviews by him, this film was put together because Chuck Norris, right-wing twat, let's call it how it is, Chuck Norris read a Reader's Digest article about how there's loads of undocumented terrorists in America, and he wanted to make a film to try and push his political view that freedom of movement within America and other civil liberties should be pulled back to stop all these immigrants.
Okay.
So that's what you get. The problem is it's a propaganda film about how all immigrants are bad. So we didn't have fun.
Very narrow-minded.
With the cheesy canon classic campy film, because for the entire thing you hate him, and every time he's on screen you want him to fuck off, and every time the bad guy's on screen, Richard Lynch, you're going, I wish there was more about him.
It is not helped by the fact that Chuck Norris in this has the charisma and acting talent of the average brick.
Charisma vacuum, just a void.
He's just the worst. Just a series of scenes of terrorists doing terrorist things. Chuck Norris turns up because he magically always knows where the terrorists are, kills them all, and then goes away.
Until the next one. It's
one.
A series of scenes of Chuck Norris wank fantasies. That's the problem. You're not watching a story unfold. You're watching Chuck Norris do things that he thinks is awesome, because he helped write it. He has writing credits on it. It's literally his fantasy, and it's fucking abysmal, unfortunately.
So this is like
cheesy action could have been entertaining had he had one-liners. He doesn't have a one-liner in this.
He does. He has one-liners, and they're just shit.
I wouldn't count them as one-liners.
I'm going to hit you with so many rights. You're going to beg for a left or something like that. It's all shit. But the problem is, like I said, there's no story. It's just scenes that he wrote for himself or got people to write for him where he can be cool. The problem is, as an audience watching it, it's never cool. And you know constantly that you're being told immigrants are bad. That's the message. Immigrants are bad.
Yes.
Immigrants are bad. Civil liberties are hindering, and the government is bad. There is a scene in this where good old-fashioned Americans, Christian Americans, everyone's been told to stay indoors because there's terrorists all over the place just murdering people in the streets, right? And these good old-fashioned Christians aren't going to put up with that. They're going to fucking church. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the whitest fucking congregation I've ever seen, but that's neither here nor there.
It's
So
also very.
it
literally happened with COVID, didn't it? Them smuggling themselves into church, refusing to not go.
So the entire city's on lockdown because you might be gunned down in the street by terrorists, and there are police helicopters flying around, and you're following this brave family, this guy and his wife who are dragging their little kid through the streets, trying to stay away from the spotlights of the police helicopters so they can get to church. Phew. Oh no, the terrorists, though, they're going to blow up that church. But don't worry, because out of nowhere, Chuck Norris shows up and stops them.
Yeah,
Didn't work, huh?
So...
Now, Will.
Didn't work, huh? Now it will.
Yeah,
It's shit, unfortunately. There are two good scenes. They're both with Richard Lynch. One is just they're making Richard Lynch look like the bad guy he is, because he has to be a bad guy. He's taken the cocaine that they stole from the immigrants to different immigrants to get the money. He's given the cocaine to them, then made sure that the deal has gone through and they've got the guns. He then kills them and leaves the cocaine. Not before a black man steals it, though, for himself.
Is he going to steal the cocaine? Of course.
It's such a fucking mess, and it's fucking horrible. I've dumped this on the floor 3 times now. Fuck this film.
Wow, Chuck Norris... I mean, you said Chuck Norris wrote this, right?
He partially, yes, he has writing credits.
Is this how he sees America, then?
Yes.
Well, not only that, Meeks, the reason I said it feels like he's selling it to you is he has said in interviews that was his point with this movie. He wanted to make regular, everyday Americans aware that America was full of terrorists and they're all immigrants. And the reason they're allowed to be there is because of the civil liberties that Americans enjoy. So people can come into America, Meeks, and they're not massively vetted with huge background checks, and they're allowed to move between states, freedom of movement and that sort of stuff. He wants it gone. Fuck that. Fuck that film. We couldn't have that as our Christmas. We got to the end of that movie and just went, well, we're in trouble, because what are we going to do? Have a Christmas episode, make Meeks cry by just ranting on about how shitty that film is? Richard Lynch, great. The scene at the beginning where Richard Lynch goes on his mini rampage, great.
That is hilarious.
The scene where Richard Lynch has a rocket launcher with infinite ammo and
It's just blowing up the whitest of white neighborhoods.
Yeah, the
It's
scene
hilarious.
is terrible because there's no tension and it's shot terribly and it just keeps going on, which makes it kind of funny.
And,
I also
the whole
know
point is the whole point is to scare Americans so that they're not supposed to feel safe in their own homes.
maybe we don't know we never found out what
but that's Richard Lynch literally says they feel that they're so. That's like how the scene starts. They think they're so safe.
Yeah, you keep having Richard Lynch regurgitate Chuck Norris's talking points about this movie, which is all these Americans and their freedom of movement and civil liberties.
They
makes
make
them
it so easy for us.
For us terrorists to fuck up America because America, ugh.
The best part was, at one point, they discover that the terrorists have come from America. So they had this landing scene, but apparently they've discovered that the boats were launched in America. So they went from America, landed in America, then spread out via trucks to the rest of America. Why did they not just go from wherever they...
Because immigrants are bad. Mexicans are bad.
Christmas trees are falling.
Oh, we're lopsided now. Hang on.
That took me ages to do, man.
Those two little trees.
Yeah.
Well, you hold on to them. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Nice. So, the point is, fuck that movie.
Fucking hell.
Meeks, have you ever seen Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
No, that sounds amazing.
We have. This is how you film a fight scene. This is how you film it. What?
You bulldog, you wish you were floating around out there in space.
I think first of all, you have to say better than that piece of shit. It was
everything's better than that piece of shit.
It was interesting. It had a charm. I quite like. I wouldn't recommend people watch it, but I kind of liked it. It had the certain can-do attitude of that I like about a lot of bad movies.
You mean can almost do?
Can almost do.
Fire.
You went the wrong way. You both went different ways.
It didn't make too much sense, although again,
didn't make too much sense.
I would argue I understood that movie far better than Chuck Norris's piece of shit. The Martian children are sad because they've lost their childhood.
Sort
and
of.
The leader of the Martians goes to steal
You
Santa.
can't say it like that. You cannot say it like that because that makes sense. The way the film shows it is that Gul Dukat and his wife have a conversation about how the kids aren't eating anymore and they don't really sleep and they don't know what's wrong. So we should go and talk to the Ancient One. And they go out into the wilderness and there's this weird old man Martian who they summon from the mists.
Oh.
Who shows up going, what can I do for you? And they're like, our children aren't happy or something. And he goes, wait a minute. What month is it? And they go like, September. And he goes, no, for fuck's sake, on Earth.
Oh,
and he goes, I don't know, I think December? And he goes, yes, that makes perfect sense. I know what's wrong with your children.
It is early December on Earth.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Close to the time of the Christmas.
It's nearly Christmas. Meeks' awakening. Apparently all their children, when they're born, are immediately plugged into the computer and get all the stuff downloaded into them.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is children need a childhood. And
That's
all
good.
the kids do is learn shit and watch TV programs from Earth, which are apparently exclusively interviews with Santa Claus, who's real and everybody knows who he is and where he is on Earth. It's just accepted that that's where he is. And so news crews go and speak to him and his wife. By the way, the first time in any movie or anything that Mrs. Claus is ever depicted on screen.
Oh, really?
That's what this movie has.
Oh, wow.
I'm digging this movie.
Except the only thing she does is she show up and go and run away.
It's not a good representation.
It's not a good representation of women, to be honest, but neither here nor there.
Hello there.
It's a magical time when children have lots of joy.
See, told you, it's totally magical.
So kids need joy. And Gul Dukat, who was apparently the king of the Martians or the leader of the Martians or something, decides, well, you know what we should do? We should just go and kidnap Santa Claus and steal him, and then our kids will be happy. So they go to Earth. They immediately see a mall Santa standing outside, and they're like, well, we're going to obviously kidnap him. And his main antagonist, who's also on his crew, goes, no, there's another one here. And then they fight over which one's the real one. And they end up deciding, well, there's only one way to figure this out. You see those two kids sitting over there by a tree? Let's go and ask them where Santa is. So they go over to these two kids and say, where's Santa? And the kid goes, he's in the North Pole. And they go, thanks, bye. But then the antagonist bad guy, one of his crew, goes, hang on, you're just going to let them live after they've seen us. There's no reason to kill them or do anything. They just asked him where Santa was. And he goes, no, you're right. kidnap them as well. Off they go to the North Pole.
This film sounds
They send
great.
in their giant robot to get Santa,
Yeah.
which immediately turns into a toy. And we thought, oh, if it's turning into a toy, it's going to be... No, it's just a giant robot that's just now Santa's toy. They use their freeze rays on the elves. They kidnap Santa. They still have the kids. They take them home. The good guy of the movie is also kind of the bad guy because he's kidnapped Santa and these kids, and he's taking them to Mars. They get Santa there. Santa, by the way, we must say, is not magic in any way in this movie. He's just stoned, and people who are near him become stoned.
Does he just make everyone around him stoned? Is that what his power is?
He is also stoned, clearly, yes.
Yes, he's just one.
He just gives off, like...
He's stoner Santa.
Yeah.
They've all got the giggles.
Cannabis pheromones. So you would think then he would have to go and meet all these Martian children who are sad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because Gul Dukat, that's not his actual name, by the way. We call him that because he looks just like Mark Almo in DS9 as Gul Dukat. That's why you thought... I could see that you recognised the name every time I said it, but no, Gul Dukat isn't in it.
Right,
Don't worry, it's a
okay.
completely different person. Santa says, well, I should start visiting the children, and they'll all cheer up. And he's like, no, you won't. You're going to make toys for them in this little factory, and you don't even get to make them. You just push buttons. That's the middle section of the movie.
Okay.
Is he's kidnapped Santa and is forcing him to make toys for children. He's also forcing the kids from Earth to help. The bad guy, who tried to kill the kids and Santa earlier, is now trying to rescue them because he wants everything to go back. He's the Republicans. He wants tradition back. He just wants to make Mars great again. And to do that, he should get rid of the Santa who's been kidnapped and the children. So he's like demanding they send them home.
These are our terms.
Okay.
First, destroy the toy machine. Second, we will release Santa Claus if you promise to send him and the Earthlings back to their planet. Third, no more joy.
Wait, but he's kind of the good guy now because they're the ones kidnapping kids and Santa. And then the other guy comes in dressed like Santa, doesn't look anything like Santa. They best the bad guy and they agree that Santa can kind of go home now. And we thought the twist was going to be Santa was never kidnapped. Like, he was there because he was helping the kids. And then he would just be like, ha ha ha, and he'd fade away and they'd go back to Earth. But no, he has to steal a ship to get home.
What?
There's also a big subplot about Earth knowing that Santa's been kidnapped, putting everything to like DEFCON 1 or whatever.
No, he's been kidnapped by Martians as well.
So they're forcing through this NASA like training. They're just going to force people into ships to go and fight.
Test flights. We're going now.
And they've got Dr. Scott from the Rocky Horror Picture Show giving a talk about he's clearly a Nazi scientist, but it doesn't matter because whatever, he's working for NASA now, so we'll forget all that sort of thing.
Of course it is risky, but every one of our astronauts is begging for the chance to go after the Martians. Who wouldn't give everything to bring Santa back to our children?
Dr. Scott!
And that subplot is just dropped. You never hear from them, Earth, or anything else again. And then Santa just sort of leaves, and everybody sings "Hooray for Santa Claus," which Sisco was sure one of the lyrics was, "He's gonna come in your face."
Did they just say on Christmas Day he'll come in your face? I swear that was the line they just sang.
I doubt it.
You would hear something like that, wouldn't you?
I think that's a good roundup of the movie, Sisco.
I think that's a fair roundup. The only thing you missed was the polar bear, which
the
briefly showed
polar
up.
bear costume, and fuck that movie for not having the giant polar bear versus the giant robot. They were both there. Why didn't they fight?
I was about to say they were both there within the same minute because the polar bear leaves and the robot arrives.
Sounds like budget cut.
Well, no, but they had the budget. Like they'd built the robot costume. They did nothing with that robot costume.
Nothing
at
all.
He walks to Santa's workshop and then jumps.
Excuse me.
Related to the movie, I'm acting like they don't know what movie we watch next. Related to the next movie, that robot had giant fucking tits.
It did.
What is it? I don't know.
Why has it got boobs? The problem with doing that movie as our episode is it's kind of weird. But beyond that, there's not an awful lot to talk about.
It is actually like your summary makes it sound amazing. It's quite a lot of dullness.
There's a lot of dull.
You did miss out the poly relationship between
the sort
Goldu Cat, his weird gimp, and his wife.
His gimp's the one who becomes the Martian Santa Claus.
He's introduced because he's sleeping on Goldu Cat's floor.
And he gets the tickle ray
gets
out and
woken
starts,
up by tickle raying him awake.
And his wife's always asking, "Oh, where's such and such?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." They're clearly a throuple. There's clearly
very
three of them.
clear throuple.
Yeah.
And
living
now,
under the same roof.
And now they're banging Santa Claus.
Oh, yes. No pillows. Look, kids. No pillows.
I'm bleeding. Anyway, look it up. It's interesting. It's not a Christmas classic. I don't know if we'll ever actually watch it again. It was weird. It's just weird, okay?
I don't regret that I've seen it, but like I said, I wouldn't recommend anybody go watch it, to be honest. I think if you're really, really crazy for like old Santa for old movies.
You mean him?
Yeah.
You mean him?
Or Christmas.
You mean this one? We recommend it to Meeks. If you're anything like Meeks.
No, there's nobody out there like Meeks.
It's true. He's
unique.
I'm not unique. There are loads of people that love Christmas. Just as
not,
much as I do.
Not this much. Boing. Not that much, Meeks.
Not a good 10-incher for Christmas.
Okay, I'll put down my wood.
Creepy drunk Santa. But they're just looking at him going.
and then he starts laughing. Then the Earth children start laughing, and that goes on to an awkward length where the others then just join in.
Oh.
And it's just a scene of nobody's done anything. They're all just standing there laughing.
Yeah. So anyway, you can watch it if you want. Like I said, public domain. It's all over the place. It's all over YouTube. Every company that wants your money has put their DVD of it out. It's whatever. It's fine. Go watch it. It's a something.
It is something.
Just like I just walk in mid small talk. Just to be clear. Yeah, cool.
You own the place. You're a stunt double. You're supposed to be here. You're just Cisco now.
Nice.
So if you want to do any Ciscoisms, that's fine. Look at your face. You see, I'm just expecting him to walk in and go, "Hi, I'm bad at games." All right, calm down, you.
All right, sorry. Are we starting now, are we?
We're count to 3 in your head, and then we'll start.
Good news. Me dad's not going for operation.
Cool.
Well, you said start small talk.
Relevant to the show, me.
Oh, sorry.
That is big talk.
Relevant to the show, Meeks.
Oh.
Small talk that could be used in the episode.
Oh, sorry.
Good news, my dad's not going in for an operation.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Oh God, I'm dying. I am dying.
I thought that was good for small talk.
So, that was shit. The Santa Claus conquers the Martians, which he didn't, by the way. Santa Claus did fuck all. After that, we were like, well, shit, what are we going to do? Because this is going to be one of the weirdest Christmas episodes. We kind of decided to pivot. Why don't we do a movie we know is good? A one that we'll actually enjoy and we'll enjoy talking about. That's right, you yawn away in the corner. It's very apt. And we got Meeks, emergency Meeks. Here he is.
Hi.
Nobody likes Christmas as much as Meeks. No one's going to have as much enthusiasm to save the episode. No one's going to be as happy, energetic, and bouncy as you for the Christmas period. You are Christmas. You are Meeksmas incarnate. So, we decided to do this You've seen the lead up to this. That was all filmed really late. Meeks pulling this out of the stocking and all the rest of it very late in the day. This has been a whirlwind of a production because holy shit, we have no time left. We're deep into December. I've got to edit this shit at some point. Holy fuck, someone save me. So, finally, we're going to do Suburban Sasquatch. We all love it. It's going to be great. We sit down to record the watch along. Amped, hyped, ready to do this. Meeks immediately falls asleep. And we're just sort of sitting there looking at each other, me and Sisco going, hey Meeks, look at this, that thing that's happening on the screen. And from Meeks we get, Meeks,
Brazz.
You have seen this before. You love this movie.
Yes, I do. I really like it.
You do. Keeping that in mind, since you slept through it yesterday...
Oh, don't.
What is Suburban Sasquatch all about? And what happens in this movie you fucking love? And you literally just watched, Meeks. Tell us about it. Paint us a picture. Save the Christmas episode for us, Meeks.
Save us, Meeks.
This disaster. Give us our Christmas gift, which is this.
Okay. So, it's basically about...
Oof. Bring in the racism.
I know. Can we restart that? I really don't want that going out.
Oh, okay then. Sorry.
That is really fucking racist.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
Cut out that racism. Go. Should I cut that out as well?
Yeah, you need to cut that out.
Cut that racism out. Go.
Okay, so it starts off with to hunt down the Sasquatch.
This is what you remember before you fall asleep. That's why you're focusing so much on that scene, right?
Bear with me. Hang on.
Just in generally, what's it about, Meeks?
Okay, so it's about this guy who works for a news article agency, and he
does he?
So anyway, the town is basically getting harassed by the Sasquatch, who's from another dimension, apparently.
If you say so, okay.
For what the Native American girl says. I don't know her name, but she says
Shall I tell you, or do you want to just keep going?
I would like it if you tell me.
I'll tell you at the end. Keep going.
Okay. So, anyway, the Sasquatch is appearing in different areas of the town and is just basically killing and eating people, taking their women, and putting them
coming
in a
over
cave.
Here, taking their jobs and their women, Meeks.
I did not say that. I did not say that. They disappear, and that's it.
Is that all you remember?
There's probably more.
You just sort of just went.
No,
you just went. The end.
Listen, I'm trying.
Skip to the end. So I love this cover, by the way. Visual Vengeance put this out, and there's the best thing about this is the Blu-ray. Of course, you need Suburban Sasquatch on Blu-ray.
Of course.
Meeks was shocked when he found out that this was a Blu-ray.
When it started to play, I was like, hang on.
This is the first and only Blu-ray I've ever seen that has a disclaimer on the bottom basically saying, whoa, this wasn't our fault, okay?
Hang on, this is Blu-ray.
It just looks so good.
Please be advised that the audio and video quality presented in this is the result of the original source material.
It's not our fault.
Do not blame us.
It's what Dave Wascovich gave us. Love this cover. It's great. Not a huge fan of the cover that they've actually put on the front of the box. There you go. Meeks Merry Christmas.
Why'd you make...
Because you slept through it, that's why. Merry Christmas to you and to Danny.
Oh, Danny, I'm so sorry. Blame these two. They keep making me do it.
You're in the middle, Meeks. Of course we ask you to do it.
That looks right. Yeah, I think that looks right.
I mean, it's not centered.
Actually, no, I can't wait.
But it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think
that's
good.
it. I mean, in fairness, Danny's going to be going crazy about how unbalanced the decorations are. Anyway, so.
Yeah, that's fine. That was Meek's magic for you. So,
Merry Christmas.
Suburban Sasquatch, story aside, is a visual treat.
It is.
It is a movie that Meeks could make. I have full faith that you could make this film.
That's right. We got it now. Can't tell what it is.
Better quality than what this was.
Imagine, yeah, I could have my film.
All you need
literally just need
is a gorilla costume from a Halloween store, which is amusing and amazing because we showed you some of the behind the scenes where he's saying
my God,
where they have the costume designer that he had to do it, and you have Dave Wascovich saying like he doesn't want it just to look like he picked up a gorilla or a Bigfoot costume from a Halloween store, and Meeks immediately goes, but that's what it is! That's what it looks like!
And
they
they're
don't
different
match.
colour. They're black.
They don't match the colour!
So you see its hands are black.
I think what attracted me to the production in the first place was the fact that I really wanted to work with Dave Wascovich because I've always wanted to work on a Dave Wascovich film, and we share a lot of the same sentiments when it comes to Sasquatch.
The feet have like toenails until they don't. And apparently at some points, they didn't have the feet at all when they were filming.
Yeah.
So they CG out the shoes by putting on feet, which I'm pretty sure I'm showing here, but the amazing.
It's just like a brown square where its foot is.
It's a smear. It's a black furry smear.
And the eyes, apparently the eyes were custom made.
The special
I
eyes.
mean, we do see it like in the behind the scenes, but then during like the movie, like it doesn't have any eyes at all. It has no eyes at all. So it's like, hang on, that money you spent to make custom eyes for the mask, what happened? Where'd they go?
I mean, because we could spend like an hour and a half just discussing the
costume.
The costume.
Just the costume.
That sounds like a moped.
Over and over and over again. It's just got a loop every single time it attacks. There's the fact that it seems to grow because he gets them to the guy in the costume to stand on step ladders,
Literally on step
and
ladders.
then there's one or two shots. I think it was when he's when he's fighting with the woman with the broom. They show it from the side, and you can clearly see he's just standing on something, bending over.
But they've like tried to
CG out the ladders with extra
just
long
making
legs.
his legs really long.
Oh god!
And not extending the rest of his costume. Right, fuck all of that because Dave Wascovich needed. He fucking needed. You
needed
saw
it.
the behind the scenes.
Yes, I saw.
He needed a giant Sasquatch dick.
In the behind the scenes video where where he literally makes a point of, don't forget the big dick.
He's talking to the costume designer.
Yeah.
And he's going, you definitely need to make the big, and she's like, yeah, okay, I'll make the big.
Very, very big.
Cuts out to something else.
On the side of larger.
Yes.
Remember down here, lots of.
I know, big, big, big.
It's just swinging like everywhere, and it's so disturbing because it's like, why did you make it the dick that?
No, why did you make it? Is
why
just
did
stop
you
it
make
there.
it?
Why
That
did
is
you
the
make
question.
it?
Why?
Here's one thing though. Sisco and I suffered through the director's commentary.
Hello everyone, and thank you to the audio commentary for Trouble Moon Films' production of Suburban Sasquatch, released in 2003, and we're honored to finally do this director's audio commentary. But joining me tonight as an actor-director for myself, but we have other people joining us. We have Mary Wascovich.
Is clearly done during COVID lockdowns, at least I hope that's the reason. And they're all on like Zoom or Discord. I think it's Discord because every now and again you hear the Discord message sound go off. But none of them have a good microphone. And whenever one speaks, you can hear the feedback through all the other speakers.
Oh,
it's
that's
just
awful.
It's just horrendous.
Who's that?
Oh, Bill, this is my favorite scene. Okay, one. What kind of a scene is that? Was that the most unofficial park ranger?
But some of the things we did learn was that one of the actors, because a bunch of different people have to wear the Sasquatch costume, it's
Yeah,
whoever
I
they
love
have at
that.
the time,
Yeah.
including Dave Wascovich himself.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the scene where, I know I'm jumping ahead, the cop, John, his girlfriend's getting stolen by Sasquatch. That's him. He's stealing his own wife/girlfriend as Sasquatch, but that's neither here nor there. One of the actors accidentally ripped off the Sasquatch dick. That's why at a certain point in the movie, it's just gone.
Oh,
because one of them, I say accidentally, I think he said accidentally, but they could have just went, fuck it, this fucking thing. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about.
So just to talk you through the opening scene. So there's two sort of teenagers,
two townies in a car coming to the countryside
for the best party.
Apparently,
and they're driving,
and it's in the middle of the night,
and it's
you can tell because look, middle of the night.
Yes, day for night. The car is driving at like 0.5 miles an hour because clearly Dave Wascavage is walking beside it with the camera.
With his camera in the window.
And you can see, obviously, through all the windows, that everything is moving really slowly.
And their conversation is on loop because they only have a very brief bit of dialogue that Dave has given them, which is she's complaining about having to come all the way out here for a party that's not going to be worth it. And the boyfriend just has to keep saying, I mean, it's going to be fine. Don't worry about. And I don't know why he stops there. I don't know if it's in the script, but he says it multiple times. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, God.
Just don't worry about.
And then you see little hints of the thing. But
you see reminiscent of Robo-War. Like, something poke out from behind a tree.
Oh yeah,
and all you need is we don't get that.
We get what's the noise that makes like a
I don't think it makes it yet though. Here's the thing, again, if you're making a horror movie, it's like, especially if your effect is bad, you don't show it. You show little tiny bits, you show a little bit of a claw or something like that, but no, it's just there. It zips around in the worst CG of all time.
I think you'll see. I think everyone will agree the best CG of all time when I put whoop, and they go, "Oh, what was that? I don't know. It's probably a deer or
it's
something."
Probably fine. Don't worry about.
It's probably fine. It was just like a deer or something. Nothing to worry about.
No, it was definitely something bigger, and
it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Bigfoot is in front of the car suddenly, and he attacks, and
the editing in that is amazing. It's just cutting around randomly, almost comedic in the cutting of just him like arms, and him getting his head crushed, and you're like, whoa, hang on, I'm trying to figure out continuity of movement, what's happening where we are, and you don't get a second to wait. It's just bang, 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 bang. Arms are going flying, limbs are going flying. Oh, he's dead on the floor.
The best part is you see arms go flying. You see both of the people with their arms still attached.
Yeah.
And his head still attached.
And a hand in the door.
And a hand in the door. Basically, it kind of means Bigfoot attacked them and either brought arms with him to throw at them, or they had arms in the back of their car on the way to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
And very, very quickly, because we literally don't have time to go scene to scene to scene, the cops show up and everything is wrong.
What's wrong about it, Brazz?
Their shirts are wrong. They don't. One of them doesn't have a holster and just has to carry his gun. They both have handcuffs that are just clipped onto their belt loops.
They have a shirt which is clearly just a light brown shirt that
they put brown tape on the pockets and
to
stripes,
make it look like
stripes here. I don't know what they're trying to make them look like.
They didn't have an insignia or anything either, which
they don't have a badge.
Would have.
They each have a little like foil badge on their
head,
on their little like
Halloween
you get those
costume.
You get little kid like cop kits which come with a gun and
God,
and a little cap and a badge. It looks like them. And they're just having like a conversation And the way it cuts between them having a conversation, and you've got Steve, I think his name is, standing behind them, looking terrified, looking back and forth at them, and it just cracked me up this time, and I'd never noticed it before. You've got the journalist show up, because Steve keeps calling him to tell him to come to these scenes of the crimes. There's only 2 cops, and the chief of police is telling him to stop calling this guy who keeps showing up and has to keep telling to fuck off away from a crime scene. And they're having a conversation, and he's just standing between them, looking absolutely terrified, like, "Don't fight Mummy and Daddy. I'm sorry." It's fucking weird, Meeks.
It is very weird.
Every scene is wrong, but that's the perfect way to start this movie.
Oh yeah. Chaotic.
That's the problem. Not Meeks getting slapped. You know what? It's Christmas, right, Meeks? Slap yourself.
No.
You don't even want one of those? Danny's enjoyed it. Cisco's enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna
I've enjoyed it. You should get some enjoyment out of it. Give yourself a slap.
No.
Give yourself a hand.
Hitting me does not make Christmas special. No, it doesn't.
I think you'll find you're very
wrong. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're very wrong there, sir. I hadn't noticed just how bad the cutout was of the 2 women tied up in the cave. I'd never noticed how bad that was. You didn't notice it because you were fast asleep. I pointed it out to Cisco, but you were snoring. Literally snoring on the soundtrack.
I had never noticed the CG on the foot before.
What about the CG on the head?
The CG on the head, yeah, for when he's chasing.
Did they not have the mask on? Why did they need that? It looks like he's wearing a Beefeater's hat.
And it's not just the head, it's like part way down the back, and I was like, did the zip pop open or something? And they didn't notice until later.
What do you think about his tits? When you saw,
they're in the wrong place, but that way
they're in the wrong place. But the picture quality of this is shit. On the Blu-ray, possibly on DVDs as well. I don't know, but we only own the Blu-ray. On the Blu-ray, you have some behind-the-scenes photos, and they literally have like high-definition photos that were taken.
Yeah.
They have like 3 or 4. The rest of them are all stills from the behind-the-scene video, and they fucking look like it.
Oh yeah.
They are terrible. But the higher quality ones, it has nipples.
Yeah.
Actual human nipples.
Yes.
Have been glued. Well, okay, actual human, as in they resemble human nipples. They haven't ripped someone's nipples off.
But they're really big.
They're not that big. They're just regular human nipples. You just have tiny nipples, Mick. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh no, they used to look like 50p size nipples, mate. They were really big.
Some people have large nipples, Mick. I don't know what to tell you.
50p size.
You're on the tiny nip scale, okay? On the scale of nips, you're tiny. Watch some Bad Movie Mountain and learn about how small Meek's nips are.
Do not comment that down below.
Everybody comment down below that you're shocked that you found out that Meeks has tiny nips.
I was actually asking you to comment below what your thoughts are in the movie, but sure, okay.
Chris nips.
The spot of dirt where their house is
What
going
an
to be
amazing
built.
scene. What a fucking amazing scene.
And they've got a chandelier in the car for some reason, and they're eating hot dogs.
That's how you know that they're rich socialites, because their car has a chandelier. It is high society.
They're eating hot dogs Ito style, which is with nothing on. That's how you eat hot dogs Ito style.
Quick note on Ito eating hot dogs. When he was here, we took him to the cinema, and he went up and asked for the largest hot dogs they had, which he assumed would be like this big. So he demanded they give him multiple.
I remember this, yeah.
And also, no condiments, no onions, no anything. Just a dry hot dog in a bun. And they're like, yeah, okay, cool. And they'll come out, they're like this big. Whoop. They're like Sasquatch dick big. He was eating Sasquatch penis in a bun.
And he had two of them?
I have a picture somewhere of just him standing there going,
What do
I'm
I
going to
do?
have to eat these. To be fair, I've got another picture of you deep-throating hot dogs in the cinema.
Why?
Because it's Christmas, Meeks. Whether or not, you better hope to God, by the time I get to the edit in this section, that I'm not mad enough with you that I actually show it here. It's fine. It's all fine.
But
I don't
think they'd allow you to show it on YouTube.
The cop in this,
Yeah.
Steve. He's
The New
in his
Jersey guy.
next movie
Yeah.
called Tartarus, which is also a fucking ride. And there is a scene of him getting sucked off to death by like a vacuum.
What?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh,
So,
God.
Don't worry about. One thing I'd completely forgotten about was her carving him a turtle. so he could have. Oh yeah, I know you look confused.
What? Yeah, when did that?
She carved him a turtle so
shell.
she can have the strength of a turtle shell, and he's like, "Yeah, great, thanks." And just throws it on the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "That's your love interest. What are you doing, man?"
Oh god, I remember that scene now.
Well, because it was through a haze of you just having woken up because we're going to Meeks. Wait the fuck up, man.
I said I'm
Wake
sorry.
up, man.
I was really, really tired. I
You
just
were really-
came
He just came.
after
That's
work.
why.
Oh my god!
And
I
he
just
fell
drove,
asleep, baby.
drove.
I just
here
came
from where?
All right, I just came.
I just came and I needed a
I
nap.
was very
Okay.
sleepy.
You're taking this completely out of context now. Jesus.
Sign. Where is she? And you get the amazing CGI Thunderbird going, ah! And then, as it slides across the screen, and he's like, okay. And then he walks about 5 feet in that direction from her tent, and there's Sasquatch's cave.
Which just basically means she's been camping next to Sasquatch for several days.
And hasn't been able to find him.
You see how we've immediately detoured off.
You can't
because
not
you cannot
detour.
you cannot not detour.
In my
So-
mind, there is just the scene of Bigfoot going whoop in front of their car, and that's been playing on loop. Whoop. Oh my god, what was that? I didn't see anything.
But again,
just keep driving.
This big.
Ah, I've gone round in a circle. How do we get out of this housing estate that hasn't been built yet? Oh god, no, they call the police on their printers, and then the police talks to them on their printers. And
They used to walkie-talkies like mobile phones as well.
The first third of that movie, you should never have seen Bigfoot. It should have just been like.
Are you trying to
being
fix
found,
this film?
People being found. Like if you were doing a classic horror movie, you don't reveal the monster early.
Or not enough.
Every time it gets shot, hiss.
Apparently,
The police call in their lynching posse to lynch Bigfoot.
And they all run at Bigfoot, who is standing on stairs, and they all just run at him with guns, and he bats them.
He just
all
slaps
out.
them as they arrive.
Oh, it's so great. I love the fact they're all running at him with their guns.
Rather than shoot him.
Rather than shoot him with them.
You're just sitting.
No, my right ass cheek has lost blood. Okay,
right
good.
ass cheek has lost its blood.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that on both audio and video.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
Did we?
I'll put this here before I start making more noise.
Now I'm starting to get warm. Now it's getting warm.
It's the excitement.
That's it. Yes. It's the
The
fill
build-up.
light. I think you'll find.
Take it off.
Take the fill light off.
No, take it. Jumper off.
You take your top
Should we go to the favourite?
I was going to say you were almost about to say my favourite scene as well.
What is your favourite scene?
Is the car?
No, that's Brazz's.
That's fine.
My next favourite scene would be where all the Hicks come in and start like shooting, and he just rips off one of their arms and just starts drinking it.
What about later when he rips off the leg and starts drinking it?
Oh, is it a leg? Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
and it's not that scene.
It's not that scene. That's not a scene.
Oh, is it?
You're imagining a scene, Meeks.
No, but he does drink.
Your favourite scene doesn't exist because you dreamt
that's,
it.
That's the...
But yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
were
my favourite
asleep
scene,
and
then.
you dreamt up your favourite scene. Your favourite scene doesn't exist. That's fine.
Titties.
There you go, Matt. That was just for you.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
Do Sasquatch titties.
Titties. I mean, it does sound like a fucking moped. Because
Because
it looks, honest to God, when that thing starts growling, it sounds like it's on a moped. It really does.
Is this actual
No,
scene?
this is actual
this isn't
scene
the
now.
one that you dreamt up.
No, this one I actually remember now. I just literally remembered it now.
Okay, this scene better be in the movie.
It is.
If it's not,
that scene
we're still
where
putting it out.
It's that scene where Sasquatch goes to McDonald's, right? And he's eating all the food. You remember that? It's so
we're just going to put it out, and there'll be just text But at the bottom,
This scene is not
this
in the
scene
movie.
is not in the movie.
This is all in Meek's
This
imagination.
scene is only in Meek's dreams.
The worst example of Day for Night, like I said, the opening scene is a terrible example of Day for Night. This one's even worse. Worse still, they give Steve, the cop, a spotlight that is clearly shining in direct daylight, in blazing sunlight. Anyway, so, the cop car hasn't moved. It's still exactly where it always has been and always will be. Almost like it's not their car and they can't move it, Meeks.
Who would have thought?
He is inexplicably sat in this cop car for some reason while John, the main cop who knows Sasquatch exists, sits back at the base. One of the things I love about this scene, this is the scene where he's using his radio as if it's a mobile phone, with his walkie-talkie like this, talking to him. What am I even doing out here, Steve? Sorry, I don't, not John, because he's Steve. What am I even doing out here, John? I mean, there's nothing here. What am I... Wait a minute, what was that? I think I saw something. Oh my God, it's coming at me! You see Sasquatch. They've puffed out smoke from their smoke machine, presumably to try and make it misty, but they haven't given it time to dissipate, so it's just down in the bottom corner. It looks like he's
floating.
He's coming out on like stars in their eyes, if you even remember that.
Oh my God, yeah.
It looks... nobody else remembers that. What the fuck am I using that as a point of
Google
reference for?
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury! A rock legend reborn as tonight, singing live, got him all is Freddie Mercury!
But yeah, there's like dry ice machine kicking out. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Bigfoot.
With a big dick.
And the Hendersons. Harry and the Hendersons. These references, the fuck? What have I become? Anyway, so he moves forward, disappears, because he does that for some reason. Disappears, reappears, disappears, appears right in front of the cop car. And starts shaking it.
Shaking it.
The camera's sort of doing that. John, inside the cop car,
is Steve.
Sorry, Steve, you're right.
Yeah.
Steve inside the cop car is going apeshit. Ah! It's kind of very, very reminiscent of the tubular time pod and how you travel in time. Maybe
you should totally make this shit when we do that.
He's probably trying to go back in time. Ah, John, help me! It's trying to get me! And you've got Sasquatch going, ah. But of course, the cream of the crop, the piece de resistance, as it was, Meeks.
Yes.
The Sasquatch picks up the cop car, which immediately turns 2D, like a frozen frame, and tosses it as John. No, Steve, I'll never get those two right. Steve inside the car's like, I'm being thrown. And he magically manages to throw the car back exactly where it was.
Yeah.
And then just
Unbroken.
And just buggers off.
Oh, wait, dear God, it's coming right at me!
What do I do, John? Oh no!
Yay!
What's going on?
Okay, bye. Even though I threw it away. Meeks.
Brazz.
No, Meeks. What's your favourite scene in Suburban Sasquatch, which came out in...
Oh, I don't know.
2004.
2004. Well, my favourite scene is when he's coming down a hill, a grassy hill with his, like, fisherman. And then...
Right.
And then he basically comes to one of them, slashes... Well, not slashes, but literally puts his hand inside.
Should I say that this is Sisco's favourite scene?
Literally
Literally just told you before we started.
Bollocks, sorry.
Should we say that? Should I tell you that ahead of time?
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's in the movie.
Meeks' last favourite scene, he dreamt because he was asleep and it doesn't exist. Well, why? Instead of just saying like it's that one that you like, why don't you say it's the other one that you like where that did happen in?
Oh, the drinking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that one then.
All this is staying in. Continue, Meeks.
Bollocks. Okay, so my actual favourite scene is the two jogging ladies.
Oh, God damn it! Ah!
It's like Meeks with Pepsi.
But Meeks, what about the... I know you slept through it, but what about the part where he's like killing the mechanics?
Oh God, I forgot all about that.
What about the scene where he's fighting the lynching posse? And he rips off Dave Waskovich's head. And
oh, I don't remember
that
scene
throw.
either.
Yeah, because you slept through it. You slept through this movie.
I tried. I really tried.
To sleep through the
You
movie.
tried to
No,
catch
to
him on
stay
your sleep,
awake.
yes, you really did.
To
You
stay awake.
succeeded. You tried to sleep through it, but we kept going. Mix. Worky.
I just got out of the police force. Mrs. and I were recently married, and we decided to live in
This
the peace and
panda is
religion
not
of the
awake.
fine people of the city. Or at least it's
Wakey,
what we
wakey,
thought.
Pandaman.
I'm awake.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
You sound
We're in
it.
our new home.
But you did wake yourself up snoring multiple times.
Yeah, I did.
And you opened your eyes like, oh, I think I got away with it. I didn't notice that.
I'm awake, guys. I'm awake.
Cisco.
Yes.
What was the favourite scene that Meek started telling us about?
I mean, I can't really complain too loudly because I am the master at nicking people's favourite scenes. But my favourite scene is the fisherman scene, which is, I think, the second of the set of kills.
Also starring Dave Waskovich.
Also starring Dave Waskovich.
Man, sure a hell of a lot less trout this year. A lot more people around. It was better before the highway went in. Yeah, well, if there weren't no highway, we wouldn't be fishing here, now would we?
And one of them is saying that the fishing used to be better before the highway came in. And Dave Waskovich replies, but if there wasn't for the highway, you wouldn't be fishing here. Which, if that was
Makes
true...
no fucking sense.
Well,
but okay.
If that was true, he wouldn't know what the fishing was like there before the highway.
Hey, stop farting around.
And we know from both the watch along and from the outtakes that he falls over.
He falls down the hill.
It's
There's
not-
some fast cutting in this.
Fast cut to him attacking Dave Waskovich, where he beats him up, sort of, rips into him, pulls out his guts, and feeds them to him before he dies. And then he rips his arm off or something and throws it at his mate.
Stop messing around, Dave.
Beat away.
And you'd just be snoring.
I was tired, okay?
We know, you were asleep.
I don't usually do that.
Really?
Come on, in any other bad move have I done that? This is probably the only one.
Anyway,
oh my
moving
God.
swiftly on. Moving swiftly on, Cisco, would you recommend Suburban Sasquatch?
Well, as I've
And
already
would you recommend people go out and buy and support Dave Waskovich?
Well, I'm not sure if Dave Waskovich is for sale. But yes, buy him and support him.
No, buy Waskovich, definitely.
Yeah, I've said many times, this is a great bad movie. It's one of the best.
Is
Obviously,
it worth owning on Blu-ray?
I think
Blu-ray.
it is. I maybe if you've got a friend who has a copy, they can show you and prove that it's worth buying on Blu-ray. I think it's worth buying on Blu-ray. I think they've done a good job of putting together a reasonable package. There's quite a lot on that for, like, a lot of bad movies that are bought onto Blu-ray. They don't have anything.
But they're generally upscaled in some way.
In some way.
They generally look clearer and cleaner.
I don't.
This one has been This has been taken from a standard definition tape. Master,
as it says in the disclaimer.
They did the best with what they had.
They've got.
That's,
and I'm very happy they did.
I mean, it's just copy and paste from, as you say, from an SD.
I'm sure they did something. I'm not gonna
just don't expect Blu-ray quality.
Here's the thing. I noticed the bad CG a lot more in this, and I'm assuming that's because they cleaned it up. Whoa! What the fuck? That was CG again.
Yep.
Oh
wow. Sisco. Shelf.
Well, for the 3 movies we watched, shit, sort of okay thing.
I was about to say the same as last year, but that is technically true, but only because the final one was 3 movies and a third of it was thing-worthy. Vision of a Sugar Plum. The Guardians, shit. Youngblood, sort of okay. So it was in upper order. But we went, Babes in Toyland, shit.
Yeah.
Rhapsody, Street Kids, sort of okay.
The grandma.
Yeah, beatboxing grandma. And Visions of a Sugar Plum. So, but yeah, Meeks didn't see Thingy. Trust us, it's shit. You didn't see the second one. You would probably put it on Thing because Santa Claus is in it, but you don't get a say.
Well, this I would definitely say thing-worthy. The other 2 I don't know. I've not watched them. But this right here,
thing-worthy.
Very high thing.
I would say that people already know what I'm going to say. I don't like that cover, alright? Quite frankles. Inside, on the reverse, take the disc out so you can see it. They have the... Oh, yeah. That's also... On the back, Dave Wascovich has written a little story.
Oh.
There is... Yeah,
that's Sasquatch dick.
That's the alternate cover is apparently the original VHS release cover. Looked like that. But Mix, check this out. This also came as part of the Blu-ray package.
God, just sneeze.
Not straight into the microphone, please.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Open it up, Mix. This was part of the Blu-ray, this teeny tiny poster.
Oh, God.
Show the camera, Mix. There you go, check that out.
So, I don't like this cover.
No, I much prefer this one. This is the one you should have gone with. Oop, I'm mixing it. Suburban Sasquatch. Anyway, all that aside, this is clearly thing-worthy.
Definitely.
It is amazing. Everybody should go out and get it. Everybody should own it. Everybody should support Wascovich and all his wascally dealings. And so yes, congratulations to Eddie. Your first movie on Thing.
Wait, what do you mean? I got it.
Hey, Eddie.
Well done,
brand
Eddie.
new to the show.
Whoa,
and already got something on Thing.
One episode, he's already got something on Thing.
It's amazing. Well done, Eddie.
I brought...
Merry Christmas, Eddie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bullshit. See, this is how I know it's spiteful. That
You're Santa Claus. You're gifting something to Eddie. Look at that.
Also, you slept through the movie.
But I've seen it dozens of times before that.
Yeah, you slept through it where the time counted.
Oh my god. It's not my fault. I was really tired and exhausted.
In fairness,
this is how I know now
Eddie
this
has
is spiteful.
seen as much of this movie as you have.
I don't know if he has.
Oh, he has.
We have seen this movie. Well, if anyone's seen it, comment below. If you haven't seen it, comment below when you have seen it.
Comment what?
Their thoughts on what they thought about
Oh, everybody, congratulate Eddie in the comments.
Yes.
Oh my fucking
well
god.
Done, Eddie.
This is spiteful. Oh, this is how I know this is spiteful.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.